On the next tip, we got Beanie Siegel and my man Jay-Z. They ain't a war. Beanie Siegel says that Jay-Z, basically sucked the youth right out of him. Right, now when you go to the degree in the 1 to 36, it says, my name is W.F. Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? My uncle was brought over here by the trader 379 years ago. There's the key. My uncle. If W.D. Farad is calling the original man in the wilderness of North America his uncle, then that means that he is the nephew of the original man in the wilderness of North America. Half original man, with the mental power of the original Asiatic black man, his father. His physical was like his mother. Thus, he was called half original. That Farad duty was to civilize the Asiatic people in the wilderness of North America. And before he left the wilderness of North America, he asked Elijah 120 questions, and Elijah Muhammad answered these questions. And the fulfillment of those questions was on February 20th, 1934. Farad told Elijah he would return on his 67th physical date. And that return came as Father Allah, Father of the 5% Nation. Also, it says that Farad was born or birthed through the physical womb February 26, 1877. Farad's father was a knowledge seed based on James Monroe, 1817 to 1825, that document wouldn't allow an Asiatic man from the East, it didn't say the Middle East, it said from the East, to come into the wilderness of North America teaching Islam. They'd kill him on the border. The mandate is called, thus the police that governed the document was to keep all blacks and Asian scholars and any blacks with Islamic knowledge from entering the shores of North America. And the document was called the Monroe Doctrine, named by the 5th President of the United States. W.D. Farad was supposed to do the job that his father could not do due to the pigmentation of his skin being black. That's what the degree says, being black. And at the time, anyone that would try to bring in Islam to the wilderness of North America would be stopped and killed or placed in jail forever or deported. It says here that W.D. Farad was to appear to be white, and this was so he could slip in through the borders, and he was a high understanding seed. His high understanding seed, and his physical appearance was to appear to be white, and his pigmentation appeared to be white. Same as if you see, we have Asiatics that look like that even to this day. They appear to be European. The Europeans even think they're European, up and until you see their chests or their breasts or their private parts. Then you can tell that they're Asiatic. Knowledge, this wisdom, myself, divine cipher master. Musa lived 40 years in the wilderness. 40 years amongst the original people acquiring knowledge, and 40 years of teaching civilization amongst the devil. For understanding Mr. Yakub, from knowledge to build the grafted man, from wisdom to equality, and his woman is from wisdom to equality. He is a made-up man, a carbon copy. The breakdown starts at the what? The culture. The culture is what I got. Another degree that says he came as a thief in the night. The Bible says, not that he was a thief. He came as a thief. The thief is the white man. He came looking like the white man in order to get amongst the white man. This is sometimes considered how he manifested himself in the wilderness of North America, because we have been made to look up to the white, to love and to bow down to the white. This is why the one coming in the last days is called the Christ, because he comes to crush, to kill. Think not that I come to bring peace. Nay, I come to bring a sword. Therefore the old prophets saw him coming. Who is this coming from Edom? From the original man. He come out of the holy lands with a robe He come to slay the devil. Emphasize English C lesson number 1. My name is W.F. Muhammad. I came to North America by myself. My uncle was brought over here by the trader 379 years ago. My uncle cannot talk his own language. He does not know that he is my uncle. He likes the devil because the devil gives him nothing. Why does he like the devil? Because the devil put fear in him when he was a little boy. Why does he fear now since he's a grown man? Because the devil told him to eat the wrong food. Does it have anything to do with the above question number 10? Yes, sir, that makes him other than his own self. His own self is what? God. Had not the Muslims of Saudi Arabia established the superstitious religious system contrary to the universal economic and social sciences shown in the Quran, 12 signs of the 12 Jews, and the 10 numbers of mathematics, from knowledge to born in the cipher, there would have been no superstitious religious order of the day. That is what the European used to enslave the original man in the wilderness of North America. Civilization is founded upon practical knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and the morals of the woman. The Asiatic women have undergone everything that could have been imposed upon them, yet to this day they still have some form of moral contrary to the belief that they don't. Even though you'll see the media portray them as naked and running around, that's what you would call propaganda based on entertainment. Elijah taught that Farad had said, "My name is Mahdi. I am God." According to other sources, Farad, when asked who he was by the Detroit police, he responded as such: "I am the supreme ruler of the universe." Last but not least, I would love for you to take all of the coins of the United States and place them across heads up. And notice how the coins, which way they're facing. Now, if you look at them, let's see if I have any for you. Alright, let's look. You have a quarter, dime, nickel. See how the heads are facing? Dime, they're all facing one way, right? Quarter, they're all looking that way. Dime. Now look at the penny. Penny's looking the other way. You feel me? He's the only one looking the other way. Now do some research on that. You feel me? And now look, all the other coins are silver, and he's copper. See, you got George Washington all over the place. And I'm out. Peace.